to Gay Area, the Bay Area's first gay stoner sibling podcast. This is one of your hosts, Allison here.
And your other host, Daniel here. Hi, everyone. And today's podcast episode is for people who love your fat friends.
Yes.
People who have fat friends. It's for people who are the fat friend.
People who listen to your fat friend or follow your fat friend.
Yes, that's what this whole episode is going to be about. So,
About fat friends.
yes, thank you all for joining us. Oh my God, you guys, our studio flooded, okay? And we thought we could get by with just kind of putting some towels down.
Open up the door. Put a dehumidifier in there. News alert. Broken.
Our carpet smelled so bad, like mildew.
Rank.
So
it would have made us sick.
Yeah, we were really scared to pod in here, so we had to rip out all the carpet.
Man, we were working so hard yesterday.
Oh my God, we had to take so many breaks.
Oh yeah.
But we persevered, and there was a little tea about the rug we are currently seated on.
Did you even tell me what color it is? Comments below.
You're going to want to check out our Patreon smoke session behind the episode to see a little bit more about that. But today's episode's all about Aubrey Gordon. And if you're not familiar, she is a journalist, a podcaster, an influencer.
Activist. Did you say activist?
No, I did not. Is she an activist?
She's definitely a fat activist. She talked about how much she worked about fat rights and everything. Like
those were rights. Like people died.
No, like she's definitely very much an activist. Absolutely. Right.
Nobody died at Stonewall.
I mean, because she's a journalist, a podcaster, all around diva, a daughter, an icon, queer as well.
Yes,
queer.
That really interests Allison.
Very much perked my ears up. Yes.
And our mom's a really big fan. I'm a fan too. Maintenance Phase. Obviously, if you're not listening to Maintenance Phase, what are you doing?
Well, I have yet to do so, so I'm going to have to hashtag get on my Zoom.
Are you for real?
I listened to like one episode, and I think it like was triggering me, and I turned it off.
Ooh. Well, Aubrey Gordon has a way of doing that. She's going to bring the facts, and she's going to put them right in front of your face and make you confront all your insecurities and all your
let me turn on
biases.
I was like at work, my old job, where I was just listening to so many podcasts.
Right.
I was like, let me just find an episode of Crime Junkies I haven't listened to. I've listened to almost, at one point, I'd listened to almost all of them.
Oh, Crime Junkies is addicting.
Oh, it's addicting.
Yeah, when I was on, the first time I was introduced to that was from our good friend Tyler. And we were on a road trip, and he was like, have you listened to Crime Junkies? No. We listened to so many episodes, and I miss it. I need to get back into that. It's hard to listen to podcasts sometimes.
It is, because especially when you don't have a job that you can passively listen to it at.
There you go. Yeah.
Because that is easy. Like
that's when you're getting
your good listen. I got my best listen and watching done at my last job. At my old job. Like, not a ton of watching, but girl, if I'm doing something like where I'm like doing something where I don't have to look down at it, I did a lot of like sanding almost.
Okay, girl. Sanding.
Like, it is, but I was polishing with like a Scotch-Brite pad on this like metal surface. And
okay, I can picture that.
Yeah, it's a flange, actually, is what I was.
A phalange? Basically,
it's called a flange. And that's what I had to polish, so it would be a perfect surface for the seal, for the connection.
And you had all those hours, and you weren't listening to Maintenance Phase from Aubrey Gordon and the Twink.
Yeah, it started with a lot of just listening to podcasts, and then it got to, okay, what movie am I watching today? What movies am I going to download and stock up? Or what YouTube videos, you know? Of course,
yeah. Well, Maintenance Phase is just incredibly eye-opening. I haven't really been kept up to date, I will be honest, but I listen
more to binge.
Yes, I'm stocking them up a little bit.
That's what Devin always says. He's stocking them up. He's letting them build up.
Are you for real?
Oh yes.
In regards to what?
Like a new season of a show that we watch, like that I know we both watch, or like if he's gonna watch this show. He's
like,
something.
I haven't forgotten about that.
He's letting it build up. Yes.
He's like, I'm waiting for season 2 so that I can watch season 1 right before season 2 comes out.
No,
or like
just
I just mean like
yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Just yeah, it's hilarious. I love it. It's real.
Yeah, so our mom is a big fan, and so she approached us a few weeks ago asking us if we wanted to go to San Francisco to see a screening of Aubrey Gordon's new documentary, Your Fat Friends. And obviously, me and Allison are big fans of fat people and our moms and movies.
Yep.
And so that was
an
obvious,
boom.
Obvious yes from us. And we went last week. And it was in San Francisco, and we went with our mom.
We actually found really good parking.
Yes.
It was all very flat. It was very close to.
Yeah, it was just like 1 block away,
and it
much.
Was...
one long block.
Yeah, very long.
But one.
And it was like in a lot. There was a guy there watching it. So it was everything. It was like one of the last spots on the lot.
Yes. And the movie was at the Roxy, which is kind of like a historic theater, we learned.
Very small,
very cute. I think it's like independent, and it felt like history.
Fun fact about the movie, the screening, and everything. They, when thinking about where they wanted to show the movie, they made sure that the seats were wide enough, or that they were accessible to anyone who wanted to see the movie. And so they had on the website how many inches the seat are. And they had certain amount of rows that have the pull-up arms on the side, on the very end. So
just in case you want to spill over a little.
They very much made it it was very accommodating.
Yes.
It was really nice that when you sat down in the seat, we weren't, like it was actually very comfortable. Like,
yeah, and to have the ease of mind going into it was really nice.
Exactly,
like,
for anyone who has anxiety about that.
It. Yeah.
Exactly. Like just
I was between two big divas, and it didn't feel like nothing.
Yeah.
I had plenty of room.
Exactly.
And you know what? I like when we're close together at the small seats.
I kind of like touching.
When we have to go to like the Orpheum or.
No, I kind of hate it, but.
Yeah, it's actually
it's
really
very
terrible.
Uncomfortable too, just being bigger, like
not we're even. We're just so used to it. It's weird how used to it, like.
Oh, just how fatphobic everything is. Yes.
Yeah, like how. Yeah, well that too. Yeah, how used we are to it. Like seats like the ones we were in
should be everywhere.
Like
should be. I'm sorry, you guys want to fucking get more money, so you're squeezing us in there. I don't care. Y'all are literally not accommodating.
Or they were made like 50 or 60 years ago when like
fat
the population were like.
No, fat people have always been around. She talks about it in the movie. Fat people have always existed.
I'm not saying that they weren't existed, but like.
No.
Maybe people were thinking about fat people even less 50 years ago.
Well, people, yeah, of course, people people always still, like, don't give a fuck about fat people.
That's what I'm saying.
Like of course, yeah, it was probably worse back then, but, like, we could change it. If people cared enough, we could change it.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. Like, it's ridiculous that I have to be fighting for my life like this, getting side cramps, arms up, fighting in a seat. Like
when you're just trying to watch Moulin Rouge.
I want them to be like Southwest. If I'm a big fatty, give me an extra fucking seat for free, bitch. You know? Yes. Let me have a person. I'll sit on the end. Give me an extra seat so I don't have to sit next to a random. I'm sorry. Southwest is the only one who do it right. You know? And that's why I only will fly Southwest. Because if y'all don't already know, now you know.
They have a size.
They have a policy
of a customer of size policy.
Yes. That anyone who feels they need extra room can get an extra seat. Sometimes they'll even offer them, which is a little shady. Yeah, but I mean, honestly, like I will take it though. Yes. You beat me to it, bitch. Okay. But I love it. You know, give me that extra seat, give me that peace of mind. And I know a bunch of bitches don't want to sit next to a fatty, so don't even sell the plane out. You know they'll make people stay, right? They'll like sell people's tickets.
Yeah.
Like no matter what, you will get your extra seat, even if the plane is full.
Bitch, someone else is taking another flight.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You want to sit right next to me, bitch? No, you can't. You can't.
I'm done.
I love it. Whenever I do it, it's like me, and then me, middle row, Caitlin, or like me, middle row, mom. I don't know if I did it with you once. Probably not, because me and Caitlin just love to do that diva moment. Because it's so convenient. So we book only one extra seat for two big fatties is a diva. One's on the aisle, one's on near the window. You know, and I'm just like, I can't sit here. I can't sit here.
With your little pass.
There's an extra ticket. Yeah, because it's literally an extra ticket. You just sit it there, though.
I know.
But yeah, if you're a diva, you know.
A diva, you'll give it a little wave.
Yeah, give it a little wave, you know. So
I'm dead.
I'm just like, it was really cool that they had accommodating seats and everything.
Yeah.
And the movie was just fantastic. Oh,
yes.
There were so many times it almost brought me to tears.
Almost, it didn't.
Well, because I was fighting. I was like, I'm not going to cry right now, bitch.
Why not?
I don't know. Like, I wasn't that fighting, but I was like, damn, like, this is crazy.
I know, right? I'm like wondering, like, wait, were you actually close to crying, or like, did you suppress it? Because, girl, you just gotta let the tears flow.
No, don't worry about that. But it was a very fire movie, and like, if y'all want to know actually where you could watch it, it's streaming at the moment.
Yes, please plug.
And let me see. I think Mom sent it to the sisters, maybe. No. Gay Area. There you go. It is streaming on. Oh, I think you can just go to Your Fat Friends link.
She said Jolt.
Oh, Jolt.film.
There you go.
So you could watch it online, and it said suggested ticket price. So.
What is this?
I would say just give the 15. I mean, if you're really broke and you want to, you know, and you still want to see it, I think you should give your $1 and watch a movie, girl. But if you have a little extra money, support Your Fat Friend, a queer woman filmmaker.
Oh yeah, it's directed by a woman.
Queer woman.
Oh, was she queer?
Girl, well, I don't know.
I can't remember.
It literally says document. Well, no, but it was directed by a woman, and the one who is the main person in the documentary is Your Fat Friend.
Is queer.
Is a queer woman.
Yes.
So
you're gonna want to check that out.
You're gonna want to check it out. I really highly recommend it. Honestly, I want to watch it again before it's off streaming. My mom said that it's how many days? Available until June 17th. So you guys have time. About a month, a little over a month.
Yeah, it covers about what, like 5 or 6 like 5 years maybe of her life.
Yeah, I think it's because it was like
a little
bit before. Yeah, a little bit before COVID, and up until probably like 2023. So yeah,
maybe like 4 years.
Yeah.
But it covers a long time of her life. A lot of it is just like kind of her filming it by herself because it was like during COVID. Mm-hmm. And it's about, you know, just her journey from this anonymous blogger who like posted like essays or like articles, I guess.
Yeah, I think, and she also she
just had a blog, and she was anonymous for a long time, just going by the name Your Fat Friend. And so the movie
she would call out like things that are happening like on social media that are fatphobic, or like things in the media and movies and things like that are super like fatphobic, and she would like basically tweet about it, but on her blog, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, she'd have like lots of different
things to say about it.
But
then she did other things after the blog.
Yeah, and so the movie kind of tells her story from like anonymous blogger to like writing a book, basically.
Yep.
And it's a journey, and highly recommend it. Some moving moments for sure. Where there's this part in the beginning where she's like in these like springs, like in this pool, and the way it like films her, like her body, like just like laying in the water. I don't know. It's like really moving, and I don't want to spoil it, but like just the way that the director is able to like film like her body like in like these ways, and also like the stuff not in the pool. Like I don't know, like it felt like it was very carefully thought out and with care and stuff, which doesn't always happen with fat people, I think.
Man, one thing I gotta say is I really wish I could have stayed awake more for the pre-recorded Q&A. Yes. I got a good bit of it, but I was fighting.
You were falling asleep?
I was fighting, Danny.
Oh.
I should have stood up.
Yeah. I had to stand up after the movie because my butt was so...
Dude, my butt hurt.
For some reason.
The seats were comfortable in the aspects where you weren't flopping over, but they weren't comfortable in the way of like...
Cushion.
Yep.
Yeah, no, my butt was so numb. I had to stand up for the Q&A. But, I mean, you don't really miss much.
Mom said she almost liked it more than the movie.
Oh, for real?
Not liked it, but she, really, really enjoyed it.
Well, I'm glad we were able to attend that.
Yeah, so that was only for the one night only, I guess, at the Roxy Theater at least. Maybe they do it for the first showing at, whatever theaters they're going to. But it was a pre-recorded Q&A with the director and Aubrey Gordon.
Yeah.
So that was really cool.
Yeah. And then I'd just say the only other thing about the movie, really, the part that was making me tear up was at the end when she's at her book signing and her dad shows up and he's just he didn't really I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but also it doesn't really matter. But her dad wasn't very supportive or he didn't really seem to care all that much. But towards the end, he just starts crying and it's and once he sees all the people showing up for her, it makes it real for him, and it's just really moving, and that's the best part for me for sure.
Yeah. Very, very good. And I think everyone should watch it, fat or small. Everyone, especially small. I think everyone needs their eyes fucking opened.
Yeah, bitch.
I don't want to hear.
We're talking to you skinnies.
I really am sick of hearing people constantly commenting on their weight at work. I hate it. Around me, I really hate it.
I know, it's so weird.
You want to talk about losing weight, and you want to talk all this constantly about how you're I can't eat that, all this or that. I'm like, girl. I understand you want to talk about whatever you want to talk about. That's your own body. But you don't understand those little comments be hurting.
Yeah, it's more so when people...
And it makes it uncomfortable.
Yeah. It's... For me, it's when people are oh, I hate this part about my body or this part of my body is so huge. But you're telling it to somebody who's literally bigger than you. Yeah. Or someone bigger than you is around to hear it.
Yeah.
It's so weird. It's what do you think that makes the bigger person feel? About their body? It's oh, you hate your smaller body. What should I feel about my huge, gigantic body?
Absolutely, literally all the time. It's terrible.
Yeah, I know.
And it happens especially at a gay nightclub. People are just, and mostly my coworkers that are the ones that are offending me, that are just constantly,
drag them.
And I just wish it wouldn't happen as much.
Do you think you've gotten to a better place, though, at, being able to, be around conversations like that? Or do you think they kind of piss you off more?
No, they piss me off more. No, they piss me off more. I used to probably go along with it and be oh, yeah, whatever.
Sure.
Now I just won't engage in it.
Right.
I won't engage in the talk of it.
Yeah, you're guys, what are we doing?
No, I just...
Yeah, you just don't say nothing.
I just don't say nothing. Yeah. Because it's just...
I know.
It's not needed. Hello, why?
What's not needed?
We don't need the
their talk.
The talk of why do you you can think about working on your body by yourself. You don't need to bring it up. Girl, yes. Some would say, oh, sensitive. I can say whatever I want, but if you want to be a little kind and just think about it,
Yeah.
And how fatphobic everything is, and how I and just.
Well, yeah, people who are saying those things have the most work to do, I think. And I don't know. If it's someone in my life who I feel it's worth educating, then I think it could be good. But obviously, when you're in public situations, you kind of just got to bite your tongue. But those people need to fucking learn, because it's not cool. Dieting doesn't work.
It doesn't.
And talking about dieting definitely doesn't work. 100%. And the movie talks about it kind of just I think one of the quotes she said, it's people love, the only time fat people are able to bond is when they're hating over themselves or hating over their bodies. Or maybe I'm definitely not saying that right, but something about how people love to just hate their bodies with other people. And it's yeah, it's it may feel good to hate on yourself a little bit, but it's obviously it's not healthy.
No. And you're not just hurting yourself.
Right. Yeah, it affects the other people around you.
Yeah.
Well, yes. Anything else from your fat friend?
Your fat friend.
The popcorn was good.
The popcorn was good. It was like actually like melted butter.
Yeah,
it wasn't like flavored oil.
Yeah, that was a nice surprise.
That was a nice surprise.
And they had nutritional yeast, which was interesting.
It was good with the butter.
Yeah, but then when it was on, you're right. When it was just on like the unbuttered popcorn, I was kind of like, ugh, kind of adds like a weird flavor to it.
Yeah.
But when it was all super buttery and the nutritional yeasty,
it tasted like cheese.
It did.
Yeah.
So thank you, Len, for taking us.
Thank you, Mom.
We had a really good laugh on the way there.
Oh, we did. I totally forgot about this.
So we're in the car.
Oh, God.
And our mom just got back from a Disneyland trip with her bestie and his husband.
Well,
oh wait, no. It wasn't a Disney trip. It was.
She had just done a Disney trip like 2 weekends ago.
But I'm getting
it
confused. No, she had just came back from an overnight
movie
weekend with her friends. Not Disney.
Her 2 gay bears though, she does go to Disney with though all the time. So.
Yes, and so yeah, she had like an overnight with her friends, and they watched movies. They all like picked movies and whatever. But the funny part is, my mom was telling us about how she was
trying to cast
to
the TV to show her friends.
Okay, yes, she was trying to cast to the TV and show her friends some movie trailers for some upcoming 2024 releases, and she couldn't get her phone to connect or to cast. So she told them about all the movies, but she didn't end up showing them the trailers because it wasn't working. So fuck it. And so my mom was telling us this. And she's like, so do you guys want to hear some of the movies that I'm excited for?
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah, tell us the movies you're excited for. Okay.
Do you have them written down?
Yeah, I had them send her to me. 1 second. Okay, the first one she says, she goes Iron Man 4 with Tony with Robert Downey Jr. And we're like, Iron Man 4? Like, is that coming out this year?
No, literally. We're like, why is there another one?
She's like, yeah, it's coming out later this year, and she tells us like the date of it, and I'm like, I didn't know there was an Iron Man 4 coming out. She shows us the trailer. It's fake. It's a fake movie. Okay, and like that's fine. Our mom got
she got duped.
She got duped. The thing is,
she got mousetrap news.
She literally watched. I was like, Mom, did you even watch the trailer? Like, I'm watching it right now.
She said she watched it on her phone. She said she didn't watch it that much.
I'm like, but I was like, girl, they're fake videos. Okay, so then she tells us that, and she's like, well, you guys tell me if these other movies are real then too. And she's like, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. And we're like, no.
What? We're like, another Harry Potter movie?
And then she's like having to look it up. And I'm like, no, like, I'm pretty sure that's not coming out this year. She's like, no, it says 2024 Harry Potter and the Cursed Child teaser trailer. And we're like, no, that's fake. And then she's like, okay, tell me this one, Beetlejuice 2. And we're like, yes, that one's real, right? Beetlejuice, that's coming out.
I didn't even know.
And then she's like, The Mummy, Resurrection with The Rock. We're like, no, I'm pretty sure that's fake too. And then the last one, she's like, what about Back to the Future 4 with Tom Holland?
That was the nail in the coffin.
That absolutely sent us.
Only one.
And no, she's also going to show him the Fall Guy.
Fall Guy, yes.
Which that one's real. But when she told us Back to the Future, she's like, with Tom Holland. I was like, girl. She got duped hard.
We were like, Mom, where did you find these YouTube videos? She was like, I looked up new, good-looking new movies in 2024 on YouTube or something.
Girl, I mean, that brings me back. Like, I remember seeing, like, fake trailers, for, like years ago for Avatar 2. And it's like, oh, my God. From the thumbnail, it looks so real.
And there's hella views, too.
And there's hella views.
Because everyone's getting tricked.
Everyone wants it to be real. I'm dead. But, yeah, we had a good day with her. Got some Chipotle afterwards. Oh my God.
I got hacked. I basically got a double portion of meat for the price of barbacoa.
Oh, yeah, that was everything, huh?
Yeah, I got chicken al pastor, like half, and then half, like, barbacoa, but he put a lot of barbacoa in there. Like, mostly. Like, a lot.
And I got just the al pastor. It was so good.
Double. That's why there wasn't enough for me.
Mm-hmm. And I ate it, like, I think I had it 3 times. reheatable.
I had mine 3 times.
It's so good. It reheats so good.
It reheats so fucking good.
I have to get some later. Okay. Some things I need to talk about. I just want. Has this happened to you where like you hear a word for the first time, and then you start hearing it like everywhere?
That happens to everyone.
I know.
But no, not really. I know all the words.
For real?
A lot.
Wait, so you just said it happens to everyone, but you're saying it doesn't happen to you?
Not really.
Okay, well, let me tell you about mine recently.
Move your foot.
I can't stop. I can't stop hearing this word. Have you ever heard of the word lop?
Lop? Yeah, loppers. I told you. I was the one who told you about that.
Told me about it. You mean
Remember,
like use the word
lopper.
around me?
Yes, I've used the word around you.
Yes. And that's where I think it started. But since then, I've literally heard the word lop like 5 or 6 times. And it's freaking me out because I'm like, how did I go through life
never knowing that was a word?
Lop is a word, or lopping or loppers?
Yeah.
And now I've heard it. I'm telling you, like at least 4 times. I can't remember. I should have written them down every time. I heard
it was getting scary.
It was getting scary, and I'm gonna hear it again. Also, another example. Do you know how to say this word? The last word in that paragraph.
Ibiza.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's from the.
It's a place.
Yeah, and it's in that one song.
It's in a song from New York, Ibiza.
Yeah, Ibiza.
Yeah.
Straight from L.A., New York, London to Ibiza.
I've heard like 3 people recently call it Ibiza. Okay.
Ibiza?
And I've only ever really like seen it like written down. Like, so I always thought it was just Ibiza. But I heard in a Dua Lipa interview, they asked her like where she likes to vacation. And she said Ibiza. And I was like, okay, like that's cool. Like that's probably how you say it. I heard another interview. Oh God, I think it was a man. I'm pretty sure it was like, I can't remember who it was, but they said Ibiza, and I was like, so it's not Ibiza, or is that just what white people are calling, or white Americans? Yeah, because she's not American. I don't know, but it's freaking out. And if you guys hear the word lop or Ibiza soon, just know that something spooky's going on. I want to recreate this. I don't know what it is.
Is it TikTok?
I don't know. I don't want to share it anymore.
Show me.
No, we'll do it later.
Me.
No, we'll do it off pod. What else do I need to talk about?
I need food stamps, y'all. I ain't got no food.
I need food stamps.
Oh my God, I have medical insurance, y'all. I have insurance. Right? Isn't that what it's called?
Yes.
Yes, and I'm applying to get Kaiser because I've had it within the last 12 months.
Now you could break your arm or something.
Now I can get a doctor's note. But that's only if I have to call out 3 days.
Yeah, you don't.
But honestly, low-key, I like getting a doctor's note even for one day. I'm like, bitch, don't think I'm playing.
You're like, here are the receipts.
No, here are the receipts.
Did you see the Met Gala happened last week?
Of course, I saw everything, all the Hunger Games. I seen so many videos that like, stop, watch for Gaza. And I've been watching them, and I'm like, and it would go from that to people talking about the Met Gala, that to Met Gala, that Met Gala, literally like the whole night.
Yeah, I know. It was so weird, like,
but not reports on the Met Gala. People talking about how bad the Met Gala like is and how.
Oh, okay, I was kind of confused there.
No, like people being like, "Oh my God, Camila."
I thought you were seeing coverage from
no, or people being like, "Oh my God, look at this fall. Zendaya's about to fall or something," and then boom. Actually, no. Watch this video and help. You know.
Yeah.
Bunch of those.
No, it's crazy. It really does feel like the Hunger Games.
Yep.
And it's really sad.
Fuck Brittany Broski. Is she finally talking? Like
she did post. I saw she posted something like yesterday, I think.
Yeah, everyone's running to post about it apparently.
But she posted on her private.
That don't even count.
Or not her private, her second, I should say. I don't think it's private.
Not her like brand deal one.
Not her main one.
Yeah.
But Also, like, yeah, I mean, just fuck her. So, like, I don't really care about her.
No, same.
But yeah, Kim K. Did you see that video?
That corset of her having to get lifted up or something?
No, not the Met Gala. I think it was like a day after.
When she said free everyone.
Yeah.
Girl, what?
Yeah. Girl,
no, free Palestine, girl.
This makes me like, I mean, like,
she's so
I
dumb.
already like knew not to like, you know, like care about them, but like seriously, fuck Kim K. Like, how could she say that? Good thing I never watched
Delicate.
She, I know, to think I was just about to get into Delicate. Yeah. But like, if you don't know,
now you know.
Kim Kardashian's at this. I can't really tell where she is. She's on a stage at some sort of convention or something, some panel. She's on a panel, and it's interrupted by a protester screaming like "Free Palestine" or whatever, and it's like kind of quiet for like a few seconds while the security's like trying to like escort them out, and Kim K just goes, and the person's literally screaming "Free Palestine, free Palestine." She goes, "Free everybody," and then the moderator or whatever was like, "What?" And she was like, "Free everybody," and then wait, let me just.
Not her doubling down.
Okay, that's okay. It's happened at every event I've done. Free everybody. What? No, free speech. Everybody. So,
she literally instantly go, "What?"
Thank you.
And then the moderator's like, "Free speech, yes."
One of the things that is actually against.
Girl, like, how fucking crazy.
You see Macklemore's song though?
I did.
Free Palestine.
I didn't know if it was like a new song or it was just like just now coming onto my feed or something.
Oh my God, I forget how your finger's scarred.
What?
That one finger.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It's numb.
That's terrible.
I blame Cammie.
I would hate that severely.
Oh yeah. It's all numb.
Like just the scar, not like your whole tip?
No, yeah, just the scar.
Oh my God, I thought you meant your whole tip was numb.
Girl, I could not go through life if my tip was numb. Tell you that.
No.
I'd be needing to have reconstructive surgery.
No. Surgery?
Add it to the pile. Add it to the list of the words Allison messes up.
Girl.
I have that list going.
Girl.
My favorite's when you say,
I say a lot of backward stuff.
Yeah, what's the one they say? It don't matter. Yeah, we're living in the Hunger Games, free Palestine, and Kim K is the worst.
Period.
People coming for me on this TikTok. Okay, so I got a lot of likes on this TikTok comment. I'm always getting likes on TikTok comments, but there's this video. It's from what is this? Jada and Heidi's podcast.
They have a podcast?
Yes, they have a podcast. I think it's called Hall and Closet. And I'll just play you the clip.
Sherry Pie.
We have to rewind it.
Heidi, who do you think would have won season 12 if it wasn't me? Sherry Pie. Sherry Pie. Now, in this reality.
Okay, so then I just commented, if not Jada, it was Gigi for sure. And then everyone in the comments,
good?
Yeah. Everyone in the comments is being like, oh, like actually, like Sherry would have won. Like they were setting up Gigi to be the villain. Like it was gonna be Sherry. Like multiple people are commenting this. That's not what happened though. Like Sherry literally was disqualified. She wasn't going to win in the version we saw. Just because they filmed it like that, it doesn't make it any less that Gigi would be second place. So if you were in my comments, there's that for you.
So Sherry, what did she get disqualified for?
She was pretending to be a casting agent, and she was leading these guys on. Like
to her hotel room.
No, like they had to like send her like self tapes of them like doing like really sexual things, And it like went on for like a long time. Like I especially with this like one person, I think like
after the whole show was filmed, and then they decided she couldn't win.
I think it was going on before she left for the show.
Okay.
And I think it might have been going on even like almost up until like she was disqualified, I think.
But they're not allowed to have phones.
Well, she wasn't doing it while she was at Drag Race for a month.
Oh. Well, that's what I was wondering.
How is she doing this while she's at Drag Race? She's making these guys do all these like basically sex tapes while she's filming for a reality competition show. Yeah, and so basically all I have to say is that like it was Gigi second place. Also, people were commenting being like, "Oh, Gigi was disqualified because she rented out studio space for her lip sync when she was supposed to be at home." Okay, like I said, if not Jada. I said Jada. It's gonna be Jada. So yeah, I got 2,700 likes for that. Thank you very much. Might just delete it so I can stop getting notifs. Disneyland Forward.
I'm so excited.
How long do you think it's gonna be? Like 20 years?
Till it's like they filled up all the space.
Yeah, until it's like done.
I don't know. I hope to see
At
it.
least like 10 or 15, right?
But I hope they start with sections.
I mean, they're pretty fast.
I hope they start with sections. I mean, have
you seen the map of like what's actually going to be going, or like what's yeah,
like what's going to be hotel, what's going to be park, what's going to be no.
There's if you look at it, like it's hard to explain, but like you just got to look at it.
I will.
But there's huge portions going to be park now. It's going to be crazy.
I'm so excited.
And what do you want to see in those lands?
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, Avatar Land.
Really? I mean, that's heavily. I think that's already like confirmed, right? I'm pretty sure they said that that's actually happening.
But it's probably going to be the smaller. It's probably not going to be as big.
Yeah.
It's probably just going to be like a Star Wars land. Like, I don't think they're not like.
Star Wars land's pretty big.
Oh, no, I know. But I'm just saying, like, they're not trying to be Epcot, right? They're not going to make a whole nother, like, a third park. Or they're just expanding
so. No, I think they're just
Disneyland.
adding on to Disney.
Or DCA, too, probably a lot, because that's the smaller park.
Yeah, I think they're just adding on. I don't think there's going to be a third park.
Because that would be, low-key, a lot.
A third park?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the way it is now that you can just, like...
Park hop, go right across.
Yeah.
Right across.
Yeah, I think I want to see definitely a Tangled Land or maybe Arendelle.
I was going to say Arendelle for sure.
Like, maybe Zootopia.
Zootopia is sick as fucking Shanghai.
Yeah.
Like, that's sick.
I know.
And I really like Zootopia a lot.
Honestly, yeah, probably Zootopia. Like, that would be sickening.
I mean, because that's not at Disney World. That's Shanghai. Let's bring something crazy fun.
I know. I want something special. Like, that's why I don't want like, the Tron ride or...
Oh, hell no. I do not want the Tron ride. I don't want any Animal Kingdom. I don't want, like...
But you said you wanted Avatar Lands. That's in Animal Kingdom. But that's okay. I mean,
but I'm happy. I'm still excited for that.
For Avatar?
Yeah, Avatar. But I want, like you said, like, Zootopia would be lit. Or something brand new. Lilo and Stitch. Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, maybe.
They're not that big, but...
They're talking about Peter Pan and also Toy Story.
Hell no. Another ride? Or like a little area?
A land.
Land. No.
Like a whole land.
I mean, but they already have Toy Story. I mean, Toy Story could be fun. I like Toy Story.
I know. Pixar Pier's already like basically.
It basically is.
Yeah.
It is. So if they were to do that, that would be like weird. They'd have to like do it over there.
I think, yeah, definitely just something unique, something that the other parks don't have, or like a carbon copy of something in Tokyo.
Yes. Let's think of something really unique here for a second. What's a movie that could just be like a really fun atmosphere? Like you would want to live in that world.
Maybe like Monsters, Inc.
Monsters, Inc. could be really cool. But it's kind of just like a city.
Metropolis.
City.
Monstropolis. Maybe.
I feel like Moana Land could be fun. If they do it.
But Moana Land's like a real place, isn't that? Just like. Where does Moana take place?
Hawaii.
Polynesia. somewhere.
That was hilarious. I'm trying to really think.
About different Disney movies?
Yeah, like, why can I not think right now? I mean, that's the same thing with Lilo and Stitch. It would literally just be Hawaii.
Moana's not set in Hawaii.
No,
We need
I
to
know.
get that straight.
I know, but it's on an island.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for that.
I know.
I mean, Zootopia was just perfect.
Right?
It's low-key just so sick because, like, and they just, all the theming in the land, like, oh my gosh. And there was, like, so many interactive, like, things in the buildings.
I just don't like Judy Hopps that much.
Oh, yeah, because she's a cop.
Yeah. Like, does she have to be a cop? She needs to retire in Zootopia too, I think.
That'd be perfect.
Maybe she could become, like, a firefighter.
Maybe she actually, like, has to change the way the cop system works.
She's going to abolish the Zootopia police.
I mean, she already tried to abolish, like, basically racism in the first movie.
You know what? I think you're right.
Yeah.
But, no, I mean, ACAB, like.
No, absolutely.
I think that could be a really good potential storyline for Zootopia too, where Judy Hopps just abolishes the police.
Oh, I got it. Rosas.
People would hate that.
Here in the city of Rosas.
No.
I think it could eat.
I don't know. Oh my God. Okay, let's play this little game really quick.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna say like she's a 10, but something, and then you gotta tell me like what she is now because of it.
Okay.
Okay, she's a 10, but she's like a MILF. Like an older, like MILF, almost GILF.
Wait, what? Say it again.
She's a 10, but she's a MILF.
So you gotta say if I would smash or pass?
No, you gotta say what number she is then. Is she still a 10, or is she like a 5?
Oh, but she's a MILF or a GILF? Which one?
She's a MILF. She's a MILF.
Oh.
A MILF. Yeah, definitely a MILF.
8.
Okay, Nate. Okay. She's a 10, but she's really controlling.
5. 6.
Okay.
5.
She's a 10. But she like leaves you on your own like for like extended days at a time.
10. 9.
Okay, work. Okay. She's a 10, but she tries to like suck your power from you.
Okay.
Like your essence, like your essence.
3.
Dang. Okay. And then the last one, she's a 10, but she's willing to kill.
But she's willing to kill. That's so hard.
She's a 10, Al.
Yeah, but if she's willing to kill, she could kill me if she gets too crazy. But she also could kill for me, which also would make things crazy. 8.
Okay, one more. She's a 10. Wait, what was I going to say? Fuck. She's a 10, but she has to brush your hair every night.
The fuck? Every night, like even if like, we haven't seen each other. Like, she's
gonna put you between her legs, and she's gonna brush your hair.
Like even if
she comes home at like 12 o'clock at night.
Or I'm getting home at 2:30.
Yes, even if you're getting home at 2:30, she's gonna wait up for you.
But even if we just started dating.
Yeah.
And like she's like, oh, sorry, I just gotta come over and brush
Well, remember
your
I
hair.
said she's really controlling too.
This is the same girl that's controlling?
Yes.
Wait, you keep adding it?
I think so.
What?
Yes, this is the same person. So you're supposed to remember all those things.
Oh, she's a 0 then, bruh.
Okay, so you're not getting with her?
No, absolutely not.
You don't like all those things?
No, all of them, like, no.
Okay, well, what about this? She's a 10, but she has a stunning voice.
10. No, but all of them, so, could kill, has to brush my hair every night, super
Is controlling,
tries
comes
to suck,
and goes.
and then tries to suck, that wouldn't be able to be feasible. How is she coming and going and then brushing my hair every single night? If she's there,
she's brushing your hair every night, but if she's gone, she's not.
Okay, well, that helps.
So you'll get a break.
But she's sucking my power and she's controlling.
Yeah, she's trying to suck your power.
No, 5.
She's a 5, but she's a 10.
But she's 5.
And so, would you want to get with this person?
For a bit.
Alrighty, thanks for playing.
Yeah.
Do you know who it was?
What? Oh my God. Oh my God, girl. It's Mother Gothel. What the fuck? I did not get that.
Yes. She's hot. She's a 10. Once she gets young
Absolutely
again.
not. 0. I would never get with Mother Gothel.
What the hell? That's crazy. Okay, the last thing I think I really need to talk about is just Survivor 46. Spoilers for the recent episode. I'm pissed!
I'm pissed! I'm pissed!
I just want to win.
Like, why can't a diva
to win.
No divas are left.
Like, it's so frustrating. Like, I feel like we haven't...
The past few seasons.
I mean, last season, D winning was like...
That was pretty good.
She was actually a diva.
And she girl bossed her
she
way.
Did.
She girl bossed Austin.
But, like, I just feel like none of my faves have been succeeding. And they just keep dropping like flies. And it's pissing me off.
Oh, now Mom and Dad and Tommy are the only ones in the running.
Oh.
And doesn't Tommy have Charlie and Maria?
I'll fucking kill myself.
I swear he has them too.
Venus? Girl?
Have you heard about her talking about Ponderosa?
Tiff thing. Yes. And how, like, no one talked to her.
Yes, no one talked to her.
Yeah.
Hunter played one game with her.
People don't understand that it's a game for $1 million. She was trying to win $1 million.
And
like,
$1 million hearts.
Why? I don't know if she cared about $1 million hearts, but why would she care about the feelings of Soda and Tevin and fucking Hunter? Like, girl, like, let's fucking grow up and be cordial and, you know, have a fun time. I feel bad that Venus literally coming out and say that she just did not, like, have that much, like, fun, or, like, she didn't have, like, felt like she, like, came out of the show with, like, any friends or, like, any
good
family.
memories.
Yeah, which is, like, I mean, it's not always, like, to be expected, but it's just,
but, like, to
you
go
think
on that
you would
long.
meet at least somebody.
And to go on that long on the show, too.
I know, she made it really far.
She did.
It's
only, like, final 6 right now.
Yes. Girl, I'm pissed. And she didn't.
Why didn't she fucking play it?
And this also brings up a whole other thing. It's just like the editing made it so, like, incredibly obvious, at least to me,
that she was going home.
Yeah, because like the way that they were like showing, you know, all these at the very beginning of the episode, like all these people going home with idols in their pockets, and then she gets an idol, and there's just so many little things that were just like hinting at, like, oh my god, this could be Venus.
The
going
way
home.
she literally was so fucking close to winning the challenge.
I know.
How did she fumble that? All she needed to do was back it up a little bit and then tip it.
It makes me actually angry that she didn't play her idol and she lost.
Now I have 2 people who went home with idols in their pocket. I'm pissed!
Like, why did she think she was, like,
safe?
She was going to be able to get the numbers? Like, what? Girl,
all she needed to do...
You were left out of the last vote. Like, this was your time to use your idol and actually do something.
All you had to do was play your idol.
People are getting fucking greedy.
She was like, oh, but it would be amazing.
Much.
She was like, it'd be amazing if I could have it for the next one. I'm like, girl, you won't have
the
next
be
one.
Here.
You won't be here.
If you don't use it. Like, she could have at least done her shot in the dark. Like, hello. Well, I guess she really was sitting pretty. She really didn't think she was going to go home. Also, she looked so dirty. Like, it looked like she had, like, not bathed.
She looked really dirty.
Like, her face, she looked so dark.
Like, I had literally thought in my head, I'm like, Venus is looking uglier. Kinsey is looking hotter.
Why? Why?
Well, Venus just looked like she'd been struggling. You know what I mean? She just didn't have the same glow and like, you know, she's just a lot dirtier. And Kinsey kind of going with it. Kinsey kind of looks good with it.
Loki sounds like you're body shaming on the one about your fat friends.
I'm not body shaming. I'm just saying she looked dirty.
Well, but do you think it's maybe because Venus lost weight and now she's really skinny?
No, she was skinny from the beginning.
Yeah, but she was at least like at like a healthier weight. She was so small by the end.
God.
I feel bad for her. And she almost won the fucking immunity.
I know, even though she's so tiny.
Exactly. She's my queen. She's my fucking queen, and I hope she's back for 50.
She was supposed to be my queen.
I know. I literally don't care about anyone.
I literally
don't. Also, Q was just pissing me off. Like I like literally last
really
episode,
like me off.
Like at least like I kind of like liked him, but this episode I was just kind of like
I don't even have to eat. I ate 24 slices of pizza.
I know, it just kind of pissed me off.
It really did.
Yeah, on the rock paper scissoring.
That was ridiculous. It should have been Kenzie and Liz rock paper scissoring.
I know. And sorry if you guys aren't watching, but maybe you should. Because it's I mean, it's good, but we're spoiling everything, so. Well, yes. I don't know who's... I guess I'm rooting for Liz, maybe Charlie. I mean, Maria's fine.
I think Liz.
Because
Kenzie fucking backstabbed my Venus.
Liz. Oh, Kenzie too, actually.
I like Kenzie, but she voted out.
She voted for Venus.
She voted for Venus.
Yeah, and she's not doing anything. She needs to do something. Like, that's why I kind of wish Venus had, like, told maybe Kenzie, and then they could have, like, planned something a little bit more.
If she would have said, I have my idol, let's get one more vote, I'm going to play it, we're voting out Q
literally,
tonight.
like, boom.
Boom. And you are, that's a good play
and then
right there.
And then Kenzie will be with her for the next vote.
And that's a good play. You don't need to save it to do another bigger play when you have a good one available right there.
I also kind of understand Venus's point to, like, not want to tell anyone about the idol, but in that case, you need to play it.
Yeah, because you're going to tell them, and they ain't going to know you're going to play it.
Literally.
That's fine.
Yeah, and that's fine.
It's basically like putting on an immunity necklace. Who wants to work with me tonight?
Yeah, literally. Oh, God.
We would eat that show up. I mean, I've won one Survivor, and I got severely close to winning the second one.
It just seems so, like, fun. And, like, I want to try. Should we audition?
I can't.
Why not? Well, I mean, if you lost, like, 50 pounds.
And then gain it back. And then
gain it back after.
And more? No. What did we just learn?
Well, not more. You just gain it back.
But they say a lot of the time you gain it back in more.
Okay, well, then maybe you do gain more back. Who cares?
Yeah, but
I don't know.
I'm chilling here. When they get a plus size...
Maybe I should get on Survivor.
When they get a plus size Survivor going, I'm going.
I just feel like
I think what I need to apply for is Big Brother.
Yeah. I just feel like I would be like Jess. I'd be like a flop in like the first part. Like, I would think I'm gonna slay, and then I kind of just like start freaking out and getting like in my head.
And Bonu. And Q.
Begging people, getting on my knees.
They all fall apart.
I might be getting on my knees for something else, but.
Do you think the producers would stop you?
For getting on my knees, suck someone off?
Yeah.
No.
Have they had people fucking on the beach?
I don't really think so. I mean, probably. I'm sure somebody's hooked up on the beach.
Definitely at Ponderosa.
Maybe, yeah. But they don't get showmances anymore. Like,
because everyone's
at least this new era, there's literally been zero.
No, that one guy and girl.
Oh, like Franny. Remember Franny and that nerdy guy? They kind of had a thing, but I don't know if they're even still together.
Yeah.
I need people fucking on the island. And that's when I'm going to bring Mr. Propes. Okay?
Yes.
Cast me.
Yes.
I'll get with a fake. I'll get in a fake alliance or a fake relationship just for the show. I'm not kidding.
And then they'll bring you back.
I'm willing to do anything.
To get on that show.
To get on the show.
And
to help make the show better. Literally, like, to win the show. I don't know. I feel like I could just really slay. I feel like, and people would want to work with me. Let me know if you guys think.
You would think people would want to work with me too? No. I had so much power.
Maybe. I feel like you would be pretty social, but like, I don't know. I feel like you can be a little too fake. You know, like you're kind of nice to everyone.
No, I'm not.
I'm definitely sitting back and I'm cordial, but like, you know, if there's not a connection, I'm not gonna like force nothing. And that's why I'm gonna have only real ones. And you might, you know, try to connect with too many people. I don't know.
Girl, I've won that game. And I've almost won it again.
We need to play, please. I
found the most hidden immunity idols out of the whole Distal Island.
I know.
And I used I had Alex. I think I found like I found at least 2. I feel like 3.
Let's play Survivor Tonight, Queen.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for joining us for another episode. Allison, anything else you need to say?
Fuck bitches, get money.
And if you want an extra video a week, you're going to want to head over to our Patreon where we do smoke sessions behind the episode and just gab and chat, and it's really fun.
Inside scoop.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes there's mukbangs and we get all fat and sassy.
Yep.
So you're going to want to check that out. And if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe, like, comment, and follow us on Instagram at Gay Area Podcasts.
Bye, you guys.
In a taxi cab. Bye, you guys.